What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we are finally going to be doing the home gym tour / review. I am going to be 100% upfront with you and let you guys know the gym isn't 100% completed, but we have now moved into what ends up being like the detail portion of it, which is basically finishing painting, adding certain trims, adding certain details, bringing in all the little personal things that I kind of want to customize the space itself. That way I can consider it a 100% completed project. With that being said though, I would still deem the space to be a functioning home gym. And the reason why I say that is because I haven't had to go back to my commercial gym to get any of my workouts or exercises done. I've basically implemented, if not all, most of the equipment that I want to bring into the space to complete the workouts that I like to complete for my workout regimen, okay? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the space in its entirety, as well as showing you guys those different pieces of equipment that I just mentioned that allow me to get all of my workouts done, okay? So without further ado, let's just dive right in. Let me show you guys around, and I hope you guys enjoy the home gym tour / review. Let's do it. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the space in its entirety, basically from corner to corner. That way you guys have a visual representation of what the space looks like, as well as the way I've kind of used the space with the equipment that I've been able to bring in. So starting up at the front, you'll see that we do have the matching set of vinyl windows and sliding door. That was kind of a personal preference for me, something that I wanted to kind of add into the space. And then if we go around, you'll see that I have my rack at the very back with its attached weights on the walls. Then right here in the middle, you'll see that we have the dumbbell rack right next to the mirrors. And if I swing it all the way back, you'll see that I've been able to place one of my leg machines right here. It's a leg curl, leg extension machine right next to my speaker that I like to use to blast music while I'm working out. Okay, so now being in the opposite corner of the room, as you guys can see, we do have that whole entire wall mirrored up with the dumbbell rack in the middle. And then on the top right, we have my pull-up bar that actually required custom supports just so that the fixture of the pull-up bar itself wasn't flushed against the wall and my feet were kicking the wall, or in this case, kicking the mirrors. On the back end of the room, you'll see that we do have that beautiful Batman mural, and then that same leg machine that I mentioned earlier, the leg extension, leg curl right there, right next to my speaker. All right, moving into my dumbbells. So the dumbbell rack itself is 3-tiered, meaning I have 3 different shelves at which I can put the different sets of weights on. My increments are ranging basically within the 10-pound increments. I didn't go with the 5-pound increment just because of the fact that I don't think it's fully necessary to have that many dumbbells. It takes up a lot of space too. I do have some lighter dumbbells just for like accessory work, as well as like stability stuff and things like that. Okay, and now my adjustable bench. As you guys can imagine, I went with an adjustable bench rather than a stationary flat bench, basically just because of the versatility of it and the wide range of exercises that can be performed with this thing. That being, different angled presses, different rows, and even just different motions and movements that you wouldn't be able to do on a regular flat bench. Okay, and now moving to probably my favorite piece of equipment that I own. This is gonna be my 2-in-1 power rack. As you guys can see from the frame or the structure itself, it does serve as a typical power rack that allows you to do your free weight, free motion barbell workouts. But on top of that, it also comes with an incorporated 2 weight stacks that allows you to use it as a functional trainer. And this specific detail is the reason why I got this specific rack, is because of the fact that having the functional trainer really opens up the unlimited variety of workouts that you can kind of incorporate all under one assembly. So it makes it super convenient. It limits the amount of space that the machine or the structure of the tower is actually taking up. And it allows you to work in those different types of resistances with cable workouts. All right, and these right here are my barbell weights. As you guys can see, they are suspended on the walls via pegs, and the weight range is from 2.5 pounds all the way up to 45-pound plates. The reason why I went with the cast iron is ultimately just a personal preference. I think it feels a little better on the bar itself when you're doing different exercises. And I also kind of like the way the metal kind of sounds when they cling together when you're doing squats and benches and things like that, all that good stuff. And right over here, I have a very simple pegboard hook style wall organizer for the different assortment of cable attachments that I have. I do plan on adding more depending on how I'm incorporating different workouts. As you can see, I have my weighted belt for dips and pull-ups mainly, different tricep attachments, different rowing attachments, different curling attachments. I even have my lat pull down bar as well as my belt for heavy squats and heavy deadlifts. And on the opposite side of the room, I do have other rack attachments. For example, the foot plate that allows me to do rows on the cable machines, as well as the lat pull down seat that allows me to do lat pull downs on the rack and cables as well. And I also have an attachable dip bar that goes nicely with the 1-inch holes of the frame of the rack as well. Okay, and now at the top right corner of the room, we do have the previously mentioned pull-up bar. This is probably my second favorite piece of equipment in the gym, just because of the fact that we were able to make the custom supports and fixtures that suspend the bar away from the wall, as well as because of the fact that I just absolutely love pull-ups. I think pull-ups are a great integration into a back day, being able to do them for reps or maybe even incorporating some weight onto them to make them a little harder. I've always been a big fan of pull-ups, and I feel like this was necessary to have within my home gym. And this specific bar I actually really like because the knurling I feel like is done very well. Some pull-up bars have zero knurling, and sometimes the grip gives out, not necessarily because of the muscle fatiguing, but because you're slipping, and you're then having to combat the fact that you're slipping and at the same time trying to perform the workout. So this bar specifically has very, very nice knurling. I even use chalk sometimes to give me that extra grip, but it is a very nice piece of equipment overall. And now opposite to the pull-up bar, we do have my leg machine. So this is a leg curl / leg extension machine that uses free weights as the resistance for the workouts. The reason why I chose this machine in specific is because of the fact that it has that duality. The minimized footprint of the machine and also being able to hit leg extensions and leg curls for both quads and hamstrings, I think is a super huge benefit, just because it doesn't require two separate machines to be able to perform both those different types of exercises and those two different motions. So it's a big plus to be able to have it all in one. And last but not least, I may have mentioned my favorite pieces of equipment, but my favorite, hands down, without a doubt, addition to this home gym has to be the beautiful and amazing Batman mural. I'm just gonna let you guys kind of soak it in, get the up close to it. I think the finished product came out absolutely amazing, and I have to give a huge shout out to one of my best friends and even his girlfriend and even my mom for feeling the same excitement as me to get this project done within the project, and for it to come out the way it did. I'm absolutely mind blown. This thing is super cool, and it motivates me to get my workouts done and push me even further, because Batman's one of my favorite superheroes, and just having that integrated into my space, I think it's super cool. I've even taken the liberty to name the home gym basically my style of the Batcave. All right, you guys, so that basically wraps up the home gym tour / reveal. I will say I have plenty of future YouTube video ideas, one of them being breaking down the pieces of equipment into their individual specs, that being brand, cost, quality, my personal review as to why I picked that piece of equipment in comparison to others out in the market. Another video idea I have is breaking down for you guys exactly how we made the home gym structure. So that being the foundation, the roof, the ceiling, the walls, the choice of material, the windows, all the little components that kind of come together to make such a space or such a building, basically, okay? I think those two videos in themselves would be very insightful and full of information, with the possibility of maybe you guys wanting to implement something similar into your guys' personal life, all right? In the meantime, if you guys have any questions in regards to the space, the gym itself, the equipment, or maybe even just like a comment that you guys would like to leave, feel free to comment on this YouTube channel, and I'll definitely answer anything, basically. Maybe it's even something personal about my life, Or if you guys want to make it more personal, feel free to follow my Instagram. It's under the exact same name as my YouTube channel. Send me a DM and I'll answer any and all inquiries. All right. So without further ado, let me just say thank you guys for making it this far into the video. I really, really appreciate it. I've been having plenty of fun, posting this type of content, using this space for my personal use, and just giving you guys an insight as to maybe one portion of my personal life, okay? If you guys do like it, feel free to leave a like if you'd like to. And also, if you guys want to be notified when these videos get released or come out, feel free to subscribe as well. Again, no pressure, but if you guys would like to, it would mean a lot to me just because it allows me to know that you guys are actually enjoying the content and would like to see more videos in the future. Okay? So again, thank you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!